What's up, YouTube? What's up? It's your girl Nick coming to you right quick. Really quick, short video. So last year, I finally watched All the Queen's Men starring Eva, right? And although it was a little bit of stuff and that annoyed me about that first season, and Eva's acting was just like her trying to be like a boss, a crime boss. I was just like, I don't know. But I still, with all of that, I enjoyed the first season. So I start second season today and watched the first episode of the second season. As the opening credits come on, I see directed by Tyler Perry, and I started thinking, oh boy, here comes the bullshit. Because if you watch Tyler Perry's The Oval or Tyler Perry's Sisters, you know the dialogue is very repetitive. This show is like Sisters is in season 5, I believe, and they still on the first month or two of these people's lives that we've been following or whatever, right? So it's like, what the freak? Well, it might be more than a month or two. Maybe it's 3 months. I don't know, but it's just like in 5 seasons we haven't progressed nowhere really. So, like I said, when I noticed that Tyler Perry directed the first episode of season 2 of All the Queen's Men, I knew I was in for some bullshit. And I definitely was. Now, I'm not sure who was writing this show because the dialogue isn't repetitive like it is on The Oval and I was about to say Queen Sugar, but The Oval and Sisters. But the stuff that was happening, the acting is bad in this first episode. It's like, daggone well, this woman wouldn't do this. Like Eva's character, her name's Madam, right? In this first episode, in the finale episode of season 1, we see the guy Red from the halfway house. He bangs Dime in the face with the gun and knocks her out in the club. I thought he shot her, but apparently he just hit her with the gun. And he opens the wall, and when he hit her into the wall, knocked her into the wall breaks, and we see money. So he steals the money. He runs back to the halfway house, and he's in cahoots with one of the men that runs the house. His name is Bill. He go back and show Bill the money, talking about he got 50,000. Bill like no, and when Bill look at the bag, he realizes it's way more. It's some millions of dollars. It's supposedly millions of dollars, not no 50,000. So he's so freaking dumb. He sits in the room. Bill tell him to hide the money. They're gonna have to get out of there that night. They can't sit till the next day, right? So Bill said, I'm gonna go get us a drink and I'll be back. And I'm thinking to myself, all right, Reg, you know how sneaky you are and conniving you are, and you know how shisty and conniving Bill is. Why would you trust what he's saying? Bill comes back with some beers, with the tops already off. Gives one to Reds. They sitting there talking. Reds drinking it. Like Bill keep telling him to keep drinking up. And they talking about what Bill's plans are. And Red said he gonna buy a house. Bill like, I'm going out the country. Next thing you know, Red start feeling weird, and Bill tell him just go to sleep. So he gave him something that knocked him out instantly. He falls back on the bed, and Bill takes the money and run. In the meantime, Madam, which is Eva character, she find out that they bust the wall in her room and in her office and got the money out, and that Dime told her. Dime came to and was able to tell her who took the money. So she finds out the address of the halfway house. By the time she gets there, it's too late, and Bill was already gone with the money, but she's still under the impression of what Dime told her, which is that Reds is the one that stole the money. So it's a guy standing outside. It's dark out, right? It's late at night because the club didn't close. So it's in the wee hours of the morning. She pulls up, her and Blue pull up to the club. Blue is her security. She got a Birkin bag, and she say put her big piece in it. Whoever she called to put something in her bag for her, she told them get her big baby. The big baby is like a rifle, an automatic rifle, right? And her and Blue pull up. Blue got the automatic rifle. Madam got a Glock. They go up to the door. It's a guy standing outside, right? He obviously is one of the people from the halfway house. Like I said, it's the wee hours in the morning, supposedly, right? The guy standing out there with a hoodie and a freaking old school push and pull lawnmower. She asked the guy, do he know Reds? He say no and start running. And because he runs off, she shoots him and he falls down on the grass of another lawn. First of all, why the fuck is he standing outside with a lawnmower at 2 a.m.? That's number one. He run off, he gets shot, they go in, they bust up into the places, people sitting down on the couch, you know, all the people or whatever. They ain't in their rooms, they on the couch. Before Bill left, he said that Reds was on punishment, on restriction, so don't go disturbing him. That's what he told the other guys, right? He yelled that out as he was leaving Red's room and shutting the door. But when they go in there, Madam is asking everybody, do they know Reds? And when they don't respond or give, and they keep saying, huh, and all that kind of stuff, and not really responding, she's shooting all of them, killing them instantly, right? Shooting them in the head. So then it was these two guys that were sitting on the couch, two black guys. She looked at one, and he just looking like, huh? And she shoots him in the head. And then the second one, he motioned and put into his ear, pointing that he's hard of hearing. He can't hear what she's saying. He don't speak and he can't read lips. But in her rage, she shoots him in the head, and Blue like, madam, look at the sign. This house is for people who are hard of hearing. So, if the house is for people that are deaf and hard of hearing, why would Bill yell out, don't go disturbing Reds? Because Reds is on restriction to the other guys. Like, why was it necessary to holler that to him? I mean, out to the rest of the house if the house is full of people who are hard of hearing all of a sudden. Then it's so many inconsistencies. So she had gave the big Blue had the rifle and went through and checked the first floor, and no signs of the guy Red. So as they get ready to go up the steps, Blue passed the rifle to Madam and takes the Glock from Madam. Madam got the fucking rifle in her hand and her Birkin bag, this big ass Birkin bag, and walking up the let me put this phone down, I gotta show y'all. She got this big Birkin bag in her hand, carrying it like this and holding the rifle like this, walking. That shit is so fucking unbelievable. So unbelievable. They get upstairs. All of a sudden, Red is awake. I thought that the guy poisoned him and killed him. Because why would you even leave him alive? If you're going to be so shiesty as to take all the money, why would you fucking leave him alive? He in the bathroom. His room is attached to a bathroom all of a sudden. He's shooting at them because he didn't hear the commotion. So when they open the door, he's shooting at them. Madam busts up in the room. Blue told her, chill out. Madam busts up in the room and starts shooting around the whole room. And with this angry face to show that she really acting, you know, really doing some action. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he all of a sudden comes out the bathroom while she's doing this, and all of a sudden he gets hit a little bit, falls to the ground. She say, throw me your gun. He throw his gun to her. They put him in the chair, tie him to a chair. She shoots his kneecaps off when he tells her that he don't know where the money at, and then he finally gets the chance to tell her that the guy stole the money from him. Like, he stole the money from him, and he said, but I know where I can find him, I can get him back. So you really believe that he told you really what his plan was? When y'all was sitting there talking, drinking on beds, you really think that what he told you was the truth? What he was really going to do? Like, what the freak? So she takes, all of a sudden, she got some dynamite. She strapped dynamite to the chair. And they leave the house. He falls to the floor, and the fucking whole house blows up. What in the Tyler Perry? I said this video was going to be short, and hopefully 10 minutes is short to y'all, but like, is anybody else watching this? I don't think I'm going to finish season 2 because this is just... The only storyline I really like is I like El Fuego's storyline, and I like the storyline for, I don't even care about Amp's storyline. Amp used to be Jacoby on, Sisters. So he done left Sisters to become, and he's also in real life. His name is Sky Black, and he's engaged to what's her name? KJ Smith, that plays Andy on Sisters. So again, he was playing on Sisters as Jacoby, a bank teller that was cool with the guy who beat Maurice up, right? He left Sisters and went to this show. But they also got El Fuego on Sisters as himself, as the same character on both shows. But the guy who played Jacoby, he a whole different character on this show by the name of Amp, and he's the nephew to Eva's character. Like, what in the world? So, like I said, I like El Fuego's storyline, and I like Bolo the entertainer from the Real Housewives of Atlanta whole hoopla that happened at the Bachelorette weekend or whatever with Portia and Tanya. Yeah, I like their storylines. I can't think of what Bolo's character's name is on this show. So I don't know. Maybe I'll finish watching because of them to see where their storylines go. But if Tyler Perry is gonna be the one that's directing these, I know I'm gonna be complaining a whole lot this whole season. It's not a show I review, but I just had to come on here and just get my thoughts out because this is just ridiculous. See y'all in the next video. If you like this, click like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. I see y'all in the next one. Peace.